Blox's Bulletin 6 is finally here to drop some crazy new info ranging from hints of fighting style reworks, a potential new poster system that makes you super strong or gives you some kind of buffs, and a bunch of other info. I don't know if it's just me, but I cannot wait for update 27. Definitely looking forward to what the devs are cooking up. Alright, so here we have it. Blox's Bulletin number 6. Man, bro. Redhead, I don't know what you're doing, but you looking mad devious in this picture, bro. Like, my game 43 is actually the villain of Blox's, just the way he looks. Alright, let's see. May 15, 2025. Alright. New flavors, new fighters, and a few explosive surprises await. Alright. Home in the booth. Vendor rattled by sudden outburst by Kinti Egoy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Can we open this and make it larger? I want to see this image real quick. Oh yeah, bro is making that popcorn. I don't know who this mysterious figure is, but he looking devious as well. Let's see. A quiet afternoon at the pirate village took a sharp turn yesterday when local popcorn vendors machine erupted during what was meant to be a routine snack sale. Witnesses say that the vendor was preparing a new spicy popcorn recipe until a tall, silent customer approached the booth. He ain't look that tall. Yeah, he ain't that tall. Bro's kind of short. Moments later, the kernel began rattling violently before bursting open in a series of sharp pops. No injuries were reported, but the vendor has since closed the shop, citing malfunctions and a sudden shortage of kernels. Locals are calling it strange, but chalking it up to a one-off incident for now. All right, so this is in Pirate Village, right? Let me see if there's something going on in Pirate Village. All right, we're in Pirate Village now. Let's see what's going on here. Is there anything hinting towards a popcorn booth? Because I have no idea. I mean, these things could be popcorn booths, but they don't really look like it right now, at least. So maybe in an update or something, they can rework this to a popcorn booth or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's go back to the post. Let's see what it says. All right, so basically, as soon as he pulled up to the site, the popcorn kernels were popping. So, you know, with heat, you know, it starts popping. So I don't know what that means, but like, you guys are just gonna have to take a couple of guesses, because from what I can guess myself, there's fruits like fire, like flame, magma, or some weapons. I have no idea. Something is emitting heat, and I'm not sure what it is. All right, yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think this means right here. If you guys have any guesses, leave it in the comment section down below, and maybe one of y'all gets it right. We'll see. All right, next up we got the asking developers number 3. So let's see. Let me see this image. Okay, why they look kind of tough? They trying to look so tough with this, bro. We got the Blox podcast in here. Bro is sipping, got that chalice in his hand, and Ripenda is looking mad. I don't know, he looking angry. All right, lemon. Will all mythic fruits get a rework to be comparable to new mythics like dragon gravity? Let's see what they say. One of our goals is that every fruit has something that makes them unique from one another. Dragon with the biggest transformation, creation with its build mode, gravity with its multiple M1s, eagle with its smooth aerial combat. Soon, Morphos will be comparable to a certain degree. The aim is for all mythical fruits to feel equally impactful in their own way. That's very good, because if we log in right now and check out some of the mythical fruits in the game, a lot of them are very weak compared to what we have now. Because like gravity, if we look at gravity is just insane. Look at this. The M1s got different M1s on this. And if we look at different ones, they cannot do all this stuff. They can definitely not do any of the stuff that Gravity, Dragon, and all the new ones can do. So yeah, if we can rework past mythic fruits that are outdated and make them comparable to the new ones, that would be insane. I think the gameplay would be much nicer as well. All right, let's see what else we got. Your BF69. That's the crazy name. All right. Are there any possibilities for Bloxers to join some special Roblox events? The Hunt, the Haunt, the Classic, etc. We usually receive invites to be a part of the Roblox events, but oftentimes decline as we're more focused on pushing our own updates that players are waiting for. That's really good, because imagine if Bloxers was so focused on the events they couldn't update the game. Because you guys already know how long it takes to update Bloxers in general. It takes a good amount of time. It would take way too long if we participated in events. But just saying, if Bloxers did participate, the event would be crazy. In the future, I do want to see Bloxers actually just drop an event on this, because once we catch up on like consistent updates and we have time for the events, I can only imagine that the event will blow every single event on Roblox away. Yep, I said it. Y'all guys heard me. Y'all heard me. Here we go. What else we got? Truck Biddler 100. All right. Will we get more subclasses? If yes, will it be useful only for C events? Good question. The Shipwright subclass was for our first trial run, and it gave us a lot of insight into what players enjoy about subclass style systems. That's true. I mean, that one came out with the Leviathan update, right? The Shipwright. So it's been a while since we got another one. While we'll be expanding on that idea, future versions will will be renamed and redefined to better reflect their importance in gameplay and offer more exciting progression beyond sea events. That's good, because if every single subclass was only for sea events, that'd be kind of lame. I don't know. I feel like the shipwright is already enough for the sea events. We need to see different subclasses. And if you have any in mind, let me know in the comment section down below what kind of subclasses y'all would like to see, because I bet y'all have a lot of crazy ideas. Keep an eye out for more news in these bulletins and in the next update. Oh, are they sneaking some stuff? Are they hinting towards some new subclasses and we might see a little bit in the next update? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. All right, Seiko Gremory. Bounty has not been touched in almost 3 years. Will we finally get something to hunt for soon? The bounty system is definitely due for a revisit. We're exploring the idea of new stats called reputation. The idea is that the new stat would increase as your bounty grows, but bounty wouldn't be the only way to raise it. This stat will be even more important than bounty. Even more? I mean, if you already have high bounty, you know how much stronger you get? Imagine if you have this bounty though, right here, 300 billion. If you had 300 billion bounty, you can just one tap everything, not gonna lie. I mean, I think the scaling has a stop eventually, but with 300 billion, boy, that damage would be crazy. All right, and so they said this new reputation system is gonna be even more important than bounty, but won't require you to PvP to earn it. This will be a feature that's coming soon, but not this update. I wonder what they're gonna add. It's probably gonna be related to some questing, some quest system, if I were to guess. Because if you do some quests and get some reputation, that'd be lit. I wonder if it even gives you some buffs. That boy Uzoth, are there any systems or features that you scrapped during the development that you wish you could have worked? We had early development of a new crew rework nearly ready. I remember that. I used to get clowned in the comment section because we spoke about it like a couple years ago and nothing happened. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that. It included features like promoting members and assigning roles, but we ended up scrapping it to rethink the system entirely. Our goal now is to make crews more immersive and meaningful, with layers upon layers of different features to take control of your crew and do activities with. If they manage to make a good crew system, a good crew rework, imagine the type of stuff we could do. We could have vice captains, we could have wars, we can have official wars, we can have, I don't know, a bunch of new stuff. And it would make it much easier for the captains, because it's kind of hard work for the captain just to have to manage the crew himself the whole time, if you think about it. But yeah, having a new crew system would be nice and be extremely immersive to the game. Got a question? Post it in Discord and it may show up in the next Asking the Developers. So yeah, make sure you guys join discord.gg/bloxers. All right, so they've already been cooking in this blog. It has a lot of stuff. Look at how hefty this blog is. It's massive. All right, next up we have Campfire Chronicles Into the Wilds by Twiggy Logleaf. As the days stretch on, campers at the state park are venturing deeper into the forest, returning with strange herbs, rare meats, and recipes they refuse to share. So you can find stuff now. What I'm guessing is you can literally start finding stuff like herbs, meats, and other materials. If you can, that would be cool. That would make the game way more fun. Some claim their meals now do more than just fill bellies. My wound closed overnight. Okay, some healing stuff. Maybe you need some recipes and some stuff like that to make these potions or whatever you're making. That one hiker, I think it was glowing root. It was a glowing root I added, or maybe a river crab. Whatever the cause, the fire pits are livelier than ever. Out here, food isn't just for survival, it's becoming a quiet form of power. So as you guys can see in this image, this guy just drank a whole potion and got completely buff, like jacked. Massive, my boy. I don't know. It looks like there's different types of potions being added to the game. You can make them yourself and they give different types of buffs. Like this one's strength, obviously. I wonder what else they're going to be adding. What other kinds of potions? I actually really like that idea. If we add potions to Blox, that would be a game changer. I mean, that's a completely different game at this point. If you find materials every day, a certain type of material, and then you have to make your own potions or own meals or whatever you're making at this point, it sounds like the game could be actually really fun that way. Like increase the fun. All right, what else we got? Oh yeah, here we go. The Tides of Technique. Refine the Way of Water by Overdriven. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, don't tell me, bro. Don't tell me Fishman Karate is getting a rework. And Sharkman too? Fishman? Oh, nah. GG. The Sharkmen have been busy refining their ancient martial techniques until now. Yup. I like the sound of this. Classes are opening up to those who are interested in learning from the new techniques being offered. From basic training to advanced alike, anyone is welcome. Basic students are now learning the new fluid foundations of water kung fu. All right, yep, this definitely sounds like a water kung fu rework, a Sharkman rework. Let's go. While seasoned fighters continue honing the fierce precision of Sharkman karate, those involved with the art say their movements feel sharper, more focused, like something deeper has awakened in the style themselves. An awakened style, okay. A sign, perhaps, a sign that the tides of combat are shifting and that the oldest styles still have room to evolve. Oh, not even just Sharkman karate. All the other styles have potential potential to evolve. Okay, now that's a game changer. That is a game changer. Hold on, let's equip Sharkman. Oh yeah, this definitely needs a rework. Look at this. Nah, it's super outdated. Yo, imagine an up-to-date version of this. It'd be rap. Looks like Dragon Talon has competition. Uzalt, you better watch out. You better watch out, my boy. You know water's stronger than fire, so you might be cooked, literally. Your era might be done. It's time for the Sharkman to rise. All right, let's see what else we got. The fighter who fights after the fall by Lenny Lefthook. Local says he never wins, not at first. A lone fighter covered in scars and wrapped in faded bandages has been spotted challenging arena goers one by one. Loses each match early on, only to rise moments before defeat. He doesn't speak, he just keeps getting back up. He fights like there is no tomorrow, said one opponent. They gotta be talking about the training dummy. I'm starting to genuinely get worried and to feel bad that I keep shredding this guy to pieces. Not to mention he keeps getting back up for more. They are definitely talking about the training dummy. This guy will always come back for more, bruh. You can piece him up as much as you want, but he'll always come back. But I wonder what this post is hinting at. Are they gonna rework him to make him stronger? And what if he's like Mahoraga and he starts adapting? Watch him give him a wheel behind his back, and every single time you attack him, he just starts adapting to whatever you do. I feel like that would be an actual challenge instead of just like, you know, him doing nothing. Hold on, let me lower my level. Yeah, you need to start adapting, bro, because you are too weak. You are too weak, bro. This is not training. This is get beat up simulator. You'll always get back up. Well, at least the only thing that he's good for is for training combos. I've had enough of you. Stop. Enough. No need to adapt. We're done. But yeah, he's basically just stuck in that arena. If they rework him or do something with him to make him more interesting, that would be cool. That would be actually fun. All right. And then last but not least, if you guys haven't noticed, there was a creation contest. And here are some of the featured ones right here. Masterpieces in the making, creation build highlights. From towering Ferris wheels, pixel perfect tributes, players have taken the creation fruits build mode to a whole new level. This showcase features some of the most clever, chaotic, and creative submissions from last week's community forum. With builds like these, it's not hard to imagine what else could be possible. We're watching closely, and yes, more build pieces might be just on the horizon. Okay, then that means they're going to be showing more probably next week. So stay tuned for that. Let's look at these. Dude, that is actually super cool. I want to know how long it took for him to make this whole car. That's nice. That is W. Okay. Let's see what we have here. He recreated the whole Blox ship right there, piece by piece. That is super dope. Chrome Dinosaur by Bobo 1 2 3 4. Let's see what he cooked up. That's neat. That's neat. That's a whole 2D dinosaur right there. I can't tell if it's 3D, but from this angle, it looks like it's 2D, and he's about to get cooked by that meteor. Yup. Can't avoid it, bro. It's your canon event, my boy. A butterfly. That's nice. I think my girlfriend would like this one. That's a nice design. All right, what else we got? Oh, no, we got the troll phase. Yo, that's 1-to-1. That is 1-to-1 the troll phase. I don't know how you manage that. That's really good. Really good. Great work. Then right here we have the dragon by Xander. Yo, is that the Ender Dragon? Or is that actual dragon from Blox's? Both. Either way, it's nice. Very, very clean. Bro, rebuilt the whole sea castle. 1-to-1. Okay. Okay, respect. Y'all actually put time and dedication to these creations. Actually, this is what we like to see. I think that's what the devs had in mind when they made this fruit, you know? To see everyone's creative freedom on the game. Then we have the Ferris wheel. I might actually get on that. Looks lit. Now we got Paris in Blox's Eiffel Tower. Let's go. We're gonna go sightseeing. And then last but not least, we have Mario and Yoshi. Okay, the OGs. The OGs from Nintendo. Watch out, we might get a strike from Nintendo. They don't like that. All right, all of it is very nice. Very nice. I think my favorite one has to be... I have two very, very favorite ones. It has to be either the Yoshi one, Mario and Yoshi, or the car. I feel like the car just took a lot of work. It's 3D. I don't know. That is a whole build right there. That is a whole build. So great. But honestly, all of them were great, but those two were just my favorite. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Blox's Blog 6 had a lot of stuff that we covered, and I think a lot of exciting news. I wonder what this Masked Man is actually about. I can't wait to see the reworked fighting styles, especially Sharkman Karate and Kung Fu. That's gonna be very great. And then the potion system. Best believe I'm gonna have every single potion in the game. Y'all already know me. Trust me, I'm gonna get them in a legit way. I'm definitely not gonna use a command to get them all. All right, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog. If you guys are excited for the next update, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys for next week's vlog. All right, peace.